What's going on YouTube? Your buddy Kyle here, host of Game Time with Kyle. That's what this show is. Today we're going to be playing a fun game. It's called FarCry3 Blood Dragon. It's actually a PSN title as well as Xbox Live title, something you can only download. It's a full-on episode you can download, and it's $15, $14.99 technically on the PC. I'm assuming it's on PC. I'm very sure it is. PS3, of course, and 1,200-ish points on the Microsoft side. And if you love first-person shooters, and I do, they're one of my favorite genres. I love them. I'm not necessarily great at them, but a lot of games that I've been getting in the past 2-3 years have been some good first-person shooters. So if you like something very crazy, if you like a game that's really silly, just funny writing, and looks unique, that's the most important thing, I think you'll like FarCry3 Blood Dragon. And you know what? We're going to be playing it next on Game Time. Okay, game time. Here we are, FarCry3 Blood Dragon, a great add-on for Far Cry 3. I don't have the main game itself, but the Far Cry franchise is something I've always wanted to get into, especially with that third one. Just looked really, really good. But this game kind of sold me on getting the actual main game. I think it could be kind of fun. So yeah, Blood Dragon is essentially a $15 add-on, $14.99 on the PS3 or PC. And whatever that is in Microsoft points, I'm going to take a wild guess and be like 1,200 or something. So definitely a budget game, but definitely worth having, especially if you're a fan of just kind of weird first-person shooters, funny shooters, or the Far Cry 3 franchise in general. So let's load up my game here. At the time of this viewing here, as you can see, kind of played just for about just over 3 hours, so we're not that far into it, just playing on a medium difficulty. And yeah, let's just kind of continue from where we left off there. In the 3 hours, I managed to do just a few missions, not a whole lot, just a handful, and we've taken over some garrisons, or the equivalent of territories in this game. I'll show you a little bit of what I mean here. We'll hit the select button. Here's the map itself for Blood Dragon. Not extremely huge. I guess it kind of considers how much you consider to be a huge map. Not overly big, but you know what? It's very detailed, and I think that's even more important. It's a nice sized map. The game itself is about 1.5 gigs, right around that area, so it probably won't be a huge thing. And all these sort of glowy red areas are occupied garrisons, as you can see, or just some bases occupied by enemy forces. And throughout the game we need to go and liberate them, kind of take over the bases for ourselves. I've done so just a couple times. I got a couple bases here under green, so you can see it's a little more cleared up there. Liberated garrison. And also, when we're not doing the main story missions, it's pretty nice. It just kind of gives you the story, kind of do whenever you want. But we also have some side quests here, like there's a lot of hostage rescuing missions. Those can get pretty intense. I know there's another one down here. Some stores at every base that you liberate. You can go and purchase guns and ammo for your guns and upgrades and medical supplies, etc., etc. Here's some hunting. Here's kind of shows where some vehicles are at. So that's pretty neat. The game itself, we hold down, I'm playing on the PS3 by the way, holding down the R2 button kind of brings up a wheel here. You can only carry 4 weapons, but it works out pretty well. And I'm trying to think, I'm just kind of dived into this game, I kind of forget where I left off, but apparently we are going to try to occupy this garrison. So we got some base takeover, and I'm seeing I don't have any health packs, so I'm going to try to get some extra health here. This is going to be pretty challenging going in without any health packs or the weapons that I kind of wanted, but we'll do the best we can. I'm sure I'm going to look pretty idiotic, and that's what happens when there's no planning that goes into these videos. But let's see what happens. Also, it's kind of like modern shooters, kind of goes either that style. So one of the thumbsticks lets you run, the other is sort of what would be melee, but in this case just a middle finger. Grenades for triggers, that trigger zooms in, the other trigger to fire. X to jump, square would be to reload, square to reload, excuse me. Circles are crouching, etc. And triangle to kind of, well, normally that fixes our, rotates our weapons here. If we hold it down, we can use the health packs. So let's try to do this a little bit stealthily, and that's one of the best things about Far Cry. We can do going guns and blazing, or try to do it a little bit stealthily. And you can see in Blood Dragon here, all those green are bases that we have taken over, and the red ones are bases that we have not taken over. And there goes my stealth, because I've already been spotted showing off the green lights. Well, we're not going to be doing it stealthily now, so I guess we'll see what happens. But yeah, definitely a far cry from the normal games. Normally takes place on a sunny tropical paradise island, and it's all been replaced by neon and 80s style music, very Tron-like. But you know what? That's not a bad thing by any means. We still might be able to do it somewhat stealthily. We also got our little bionic eye here. We can kind of zoom in, and therefore we can always see where the enemies are at, even around cover. So that's very handy. Very handy. I love that feature. Works perfect for the stealth. Enemies are a little resilient in this game. They can take quite a few shots. Of course, I'm just playing on a medium difficulty. I couldn't imagine playing this game on hard. Fighting the blood dragons themselves are a pain in the butt. And that's just one at a time. I already just got back from a mission where we had to take on two at a time. And playing on medium difficulty was quite the challenge. A little bit of a stealth there, kinda, sorta, kinda. I better get some health here. I'm gonna not do well, and I'm on fire. Alright. Enough playing around. Now we're gonna go and get it. Kind of want that Jeep to come back around, and you can use the oh crap! A lot of chaos. I get set on fire quite a bit, and so far it's been the most annoying aspect of the game so far. Oh come on! Now I'm on fire again. And I see the Molotovs being thrown at me. There's a level up. Take that. Things blow up pretty nice in this game. Looks like just a handful of enemies left. We're going to go in. I think I see one up there. There's an alarm we can smash. So yeah, a lot like the Far Cry game itself, only, like I said, a lot more Tron-like, a lot more neon lights. The cutscenes themselves are something out of like the Sega Genesis. I love the cutscenes. The game is just funny. It's very humorous. It's been the best part of the game so far. It's just the humorous story. It's over the top. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever, and that's what's great about it. There's one of the stores we can go and buy some items once we liberate this place. So yeah, I don't see any more hostiles. I guess there is a boat kind of roaming around we probably should take out. Oh, I love the underwater in this game too. It's so nice. It's probably the best game I've ever had any underwater experience with. We can kind of hide out, get some heals. We can't whip out our guns underwater, but we can kind of swim. It's a little bit dark, but it's okay. We can swim fast by holding down the trigger button, so you know it's great. And therefore, we can do a little bit of stealth this way. Or we can just miss the guy totally. Alright, not too bad, considering I didn't have maybe my choice weapons, nor any health packs, aside from the standard healing we can do. But we took over the base, and boat just exploded right behind us. That was close. So now we'll have some scientists on our side. The light's green. We can use the store to purchase some upgrades as well as new weapons. And yeah, from here we can also kind of summon some extra missions, like the rescue missions and whatnot. We'll always have a vehicle or two in the base, and we are safe from any attackers except for the blood dragons themselves. So we gotta be careful of them. So yeah, that will pretty much do it. It's kind of, there's some wildlife over there. Let's go get him real quick. Just kind of show off. When we're roaming around the forest, a lot of times we're going to encounter some of these tigers or animals in general. And he spotted me. I'm going to let him come at me. Can get some points or guns that way. Yeah, and I love the just the voice work in the background. It's just a lot of fun. And my mistake, I did call them tigers in my life. Not the case with Blood Dragon. Everything is cyber, so these are cyber tigers and cyber borgs, or boars, excuse me. Borg is Star Trek. Cyber sharks are probably the best, and my goodness, they're a lot of fun to try to hunt and find and everything. So yeah, there's the world of Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. Highly recommended. Again, just $14.99. It's I don't want to say a full game. It seems like it could be played and completed in several hours, but I'm kind of taking my time. I'm exploring a little bit, and it's been really, really awesome. And just if you love those, if you just love crazy, fun, over-the-top shooters that are really humorous and funny, and definitely you could be playing over and over again. Highly recommended, especially any shooter fan. If you love exploring the open world a little bit, just kind of seeing what animal that is. That is a gator. Oh, look at that! Press X again and again and again. This is a fierce battle, ladies and gentlemen. But get some money. We killed off 9 cyber animals out of a particular 12, so we're kind of working on that. So yeah, even when you're not doing the main story like we're not right now, there's plenty to do on the side. Not a heck of a lot, but plenty enough to keep you occupied for a $14.99 game. So that will do it, everybody. Definitely leave a comment on maybe what your favorite Far Cry game is in the series so far, or what you like about Blood Dragon. What's some of your favorite places in Blood Dragon, or some of your favorite weapons? Really like to know. Can I hear what a lot of other people are liking about this game? And as always, definitely subscribe and leave a comment if you like, and check out our other playlist. that we have on our main channel. Got like a Sega, Nintendo, PlayStation playlist, etc., Xbox. Kind of organized that way, so check those out. You might find something you like, and new videos are being added every week. So thanks everybody one last time for watching. Thanks for subscribing if you haven't done so. Do so if you like, if you feel inclined. We will be having some contests in the near future. And check out our Facebook group page as well, Game Time with Kyle, and join the conversation there. Thanks everybody for watching. Stay classic, my friends.